Welcome to Aussie Golf Review. If you haven't watched our channel before, smash that like button.
Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button.
And what do you do with that bell?
And you can do something else so you'll receive all our current videos.
Is that bell?
Oh, the bell thing, that's right.
Down there after you subscribe.
I should watch more stuff.
Righty-o, guys. Here we are tonight at Golf Central, and we have the new Callaway range. And the first thing we're going to look at is the new Big Bertha driver. Now, that was very low spin, Richard.
Oh, I think it post.
That was pretty low spin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's designed a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is so that's sort of one thing that you instantly said. So it's got all. I'm gonna read it out of the manual, out of the book, because there's plenty of stuff. It says, unlock your inner distance. Unlock your inner distance. Basically, it's an ultra low forward CG for low spin. Generally, that doesn't equal forgiveness, or potentially actually equals making it go more to the actual right.
Yes.
There's a potential. But they've designed it with weighting slightly in the heel and trax or carbon crown, where they got their jar brake, trax or carbon crown, ball speed, method strength, material gains, blah blah blah. Like at the end of the day, it's the same. It's not too much different from a construction standpoint. Trax or carbon crown. It sort of makes me think a little bit of the Fusion.
Yes.
Was it Big Bertha Fusion? I think it was Big Bertha Fusion.
No, it was a standalone one. I think it was just the Fusion.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to go back and have a look.
As a train comes and rowdy people.
But we found that the draw bias is nearly too much.
It was extremely draw bias.
Yeah. This is
and
not
look,
quite the same.
For you, it's not. But remember, when we done the review, it was brilliant. You were hitting shots like that, like straightish to sort of draws. Yep. And when we get on the golf course, you were hitting it sideways, as in left sideways.
And the further right I aimed, the worse it went.
Correct. You were starting to hook it even more.
So you tend to sort of fight a bit with it. So that's the only problem with some of the ones. I think a bit of draw bias is really good, but I think sometimes you have to be careful. This isn't too bad. It's a little bit hard, I think, coming off the face. Is that what you felt?
It feels not too dissimilar to the Maverick for me. So the Maverick, because they use a Sim, the Sim's got a different feel to it.
I do like the Maverick Max.
Yep.
Right. I thought that was pretty good. Felt pretty soft off the club, and I thought that was pretty good. Look, it's not too bad. I think I have to work hard on this one to get that a bit of height.
Yeah, well, it is low.
Spin much.
It is low spinning. It's got the flash face on it. What is it? SS21. Yep. So it's another face. Like basically, as far as I'm getting it from Callaway, is they're just going to go flash face. SS20, SS21. So the AI, the computer, is figuring out even better ways of moving.
We haven't really adjusted, so it's
those humps
really
and bumps.
Hasn't been set for me as such. I don't know.
No, and look, it's only the one shaft. Callaway we're lucky enough that Callaway got us these, which is brilliant. So thank you, Callaway.
Mate, they look alright. They sit up behind the ball pretty good.
RCH 55 Reg Flex, so perfect for me.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, it's the shape that's probably going to be different for people, right? Is that sort of something? Like it's more of a narrow shape.
Well, the Fusion was a little bit that sort of shape, wasn't it? So
it was a whole lot more pointy.
Yeah. Yep. So I suppose it's the shape. I don't mind the colour. It's sort of dark blue. It's not too bad.
Colour-wise is good. I think it's better than Maverick.
It sits behind the ball, not too bad.
Yeah, it does sit pretty good. I'm aiming slightly to the right.
Well, and you can see. So look, your normal ball flight is a little draw.
Yeah.
Right? It's probably not an overly great club for you anyhow.
No, and that's why I'm not going to hit too many shots with it.
No.
And nor have I. But it definitely, it sits good on the ground.
Yeah, no. I think it sits good. I think
as the fairway does.
Yep.
As the hybrid does.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of the offset to look at and the other stuff, but we'll go through that. I don't mind the feel. I don't think it's that bad of a feel at all. But it's the shape that sort of gets me. And again, they've done it for a reason, as they did in the Fusion, and it's not necessarily made for a golfer like me.
No. And it's the same thing. You really need to hit some, don't you? And take it from there. So some people they'll really suit.
All right, so I've tried to cut that one a little bit more to try to keep it somewhat not going hard left.
Yeah,
and that's really the only thing that
sort of went dead straight.
it just sort of fell to the right. It was
yeah.
very little. So that's the only thing for me, and again, not for me, but for an average golfer who slices it a bit like yourself. Like you didn't hit it that far to the right in a couple of shots we've hit with it.
Yep. No, it
so it sort of does what it meant to do.
That's who they're aimed at. They're not aimed at people that constantly hook the ball or hit with a draw. You're really looking at those people that are just trying to just straighten that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I said, because it's that same thing, isn't it? Like, you know, if you have to aim left side of the fairway just to keep it anywhere near the right,
yeah,
you'll be able to still probably aim in the same spot and it'll probably hit closer to the middle. But that's what they're designed for. The feel and look and everything else is really
the coloration's really good. I don't know if you'll be able to you won't be able to see that flaky blue stuff in that corner section. It looks
I think
really
the colours are really good. You know, I don't even know what it's set at the moment, but
it's actually set on 10.5 negative, negative neutral.
Yep. So, but it's like all these things. You know, you need to hit that and then hit something else and see what the ball flight's doing, and take it from there. Different drivers suit different people.
100%.
Like, and hence the reason why they're bringing out different drivers. But it's not too bad. Well, there's a couple of pretty good ones.
Well, this almost to me crosses over with the Max. So I think what they're saying on the site there, if you sort of compare them, what were they doing there? Sorry, down the bottom. What do we got here? Draw bias. Maverick Max is high. This is Max. That's confusing. But anyway. Maverick Max and Max. So this is more draw bias than the Maverick Max. Yeah. It has lower spin than the Maverick Max. It launches higher than the Maverick Max. They're both high forgiveness. Interchangeable weights customs. So you can certainly get more shafts and everything. So let's say you're quite a speedy player, like you move the club pretty quick. That shaft's definitely not going to be for you, but you can get all the custom options that you can from a shaft standpoint. Yep. Which is good. It low spinning. I like the look of the head.
Worthwhile hitting them both.
It's a bit pointy. It's not quite as pointy as potentially the.
But like I said, that's all sort of. So many clubs are to your eye, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some people will put that down and look at it and go, "Yep, I love it."
Correct.
Right, and other people look at it and go, "I don't like it."
It's got a really good head cover actually. We'll show that one off. There you go.
Beautiful.
Is that the Proclaimers in the background? I would walk 5.
You know what, I love this. See, that's the limited edition Aussie Golf Reviewer wood cover, the red, white, and blue for the Aussie flag.
Yep, correct. Yep, exactly right. So thanks, Callaway. It is. So they've changed. There's like a texture, different texture, but it's a good looking head cover. So I like that. There you go. Plonk it on there because I'm not going to hit anymore. It's getting a little bit brisk. Oh, Callaway, you've made a bad head cover. You can't put it on. But look, they've done a good job. Look, you've got all the technology, jailbreak and everything like that, which is what Callaway has done a really good job with. I think they keep ball speed up quite well across the face.
The
jailbreak stuff. So very, very impressive from Callaway again. It's not for everybody. Go test it out. But if you're a slicer or a mover of the right who doesn't want to do that as much, and it's not going to fix anything, as I
So there's people that were looking at the Fusion when it came out because similar line. So like you said, if you certainly battle and slice it, and it'll just help that little bit, mate.
Just a bit.
So
beautiful. Beautiful. Big Bertha B21.
Yep.
Fantastic head cover. That's what I like.
Not a bad club.
Yeah, pretty good. Test it out when it comes out, guys. It'll probably be starting to happen pretty soon. So definitely go have a muck around with it.
Yep.
Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're a weirdo.
Say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.